baby. How you doing? www.patreon.com/finalstoppodcast. Get your sweet on ass over there to that website. Tristan, tell them what's over there.
Not only can you get the finest provisions and canned foods this side of the Oregon Trail, but also we have over 100 hours of premium content and Wolf brand chili that you can't get anywhere else.
Minus the chili.
George Santos is a member of the Patreon. Join.
George Santos is a member of the Patreon.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Final Stop Podcast. I'm your host, Daniel Bridgegad, live from the ever-glorious Mescal Manor, Mach 2 for now, and a half. On the other side of the country is the Vampire King himself, King Possum, Lord Meerkat, with a festive Miller Lite shirt on. It's Tristan Boland.
Oh, yeah?
Okay,
What's up?
all right, and Jesus Christ. We can't ever stick the landing on that.
Oh, fucking yeah?
Is that good?
That's what the algorithm wants. That's not flag worthy at all. Over here on the side table, it's the big man himself.
Logan Paul Prime, yeah?
We did your thing already. It's the big man himself, the anti-Riz Patrick Orianons. It's Andrew Oriana.
What's up?
In a full-bodied beer shirt for that full body. It's Andrew Oriana.
Yeah, you're a stout, bro.
Yeah, mixed in a little bit of coffee and carbs. It's Andrew Oriana.
Yeah, you want a beer that tastes like a milkshake. Andrew Oriana.
It'll go right to your thighs. Andrew
And then I'll blow
Oriana,
up.
and then you'll blow
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, he puts cocoa what's the name of the Cocoa Puffs in the bottom, like boba, and he drinks it like that.
Nick, did you call the tapioca pearls at the bottom of a milk tea? Fuck, God, sometimes you're like the
it's
most
called
cultured
boba.
person. Yeah, but it's not a cocoa puff. Like the little
No, but
No,
I'm
he's
saying-
saying that I put that at the bottom and pretend it's boba.
Yeah, he puts Cocoa Puffs at the
bitch.
bottom of his beer and pretends it's
because
boba.
he's fat.
Yeah, you dummy, idiot.
I should just always
Stupid.
default to the fact
Real
that you're a fat
4D
ass.
chess over on this side of the states.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're playing that fun Star Wars chess with the monsters
Yeah.
that move.
Find
I
me
was
in
playing checkers.
Find me in Union Square losing at checkers to black guys.
Are there real old Jewish men like the Pixar
Yep.
short that
Yep.
sit in the park?
Correct.
Yep.
Because I didn't
Yep.
see any.
Correct. Yes.
I love when niggas say that instead of just saying sure. Yeah, they go, correct. That's court speak.
Yes,
that's
sir.
like when you're talking about how much money your ex-wife gets. You go, so you make $85 a year? Correct. Not a cent more. I promise you.
Yeah.
$85 a year. Correct. Yes, sir.
Correct. Yeah, no, but dude, it's funny. I'll walk past and because right now they have the holiday market up in Union Square, and that's just a high octane nightmare. Every time you walk out of the train station, it's just you're in the middle of it. So, but there's also the just chess guys who are just like not moving for any man. And
Yeah.
they bark. They bark for people to play chess with them. So they'll be sitting there and just being like, "You know how to play chess?" And I'm like, "I don't." And he's like, "Come on, let's put money on it." I'm like, "I don't know how to play chess." And he's like, "Play with me."
Wait.
And it's like, "Fuck, dude."
So they're trying to take your money.
Yeah. They don't play for fun, bro. They play for takes.
I respect that. If a fucking hobo
they
is
play
sitting
for
at-
they play for pink slips.
Dude, that's respectable. At least you got something on the line. If the hobo at the light on fucking the 10 over here had a cardboard sign that said like $1 buy-in, I'd be like, I'll play you for a buck. I'll play a hand at 21 for a buck right now, and then I'd
Do you
probably
think-
give him.
It would be hysterical if it was just like a homeless guy with like the 3 cups and 1 ball underneath, but he's just bad at it because he's homeless, and he's just like, it's that one. He's like, fuck, okay.
He's playing 3-card Monty, but he's also high on fentanyl, so he's just losing.
No, he's homeless, but he has like a whole blackjack table for him.
He's just not
He's like,
even
just tip the dealer.
Yeah.
He's just not even touching the cards. He's just moving his hands over the top of them.
You're like, that one. He's like,
He got me again.
I'm 0 for 6 on the day. Do you have any cash?
After
change.
Man, after the 4th bowl, I get pretty bad at this.
Some of those guys are real good though. Some of those guys are real. I would imagine the chess guys are nice. Like they're
Oh,
not
yeah,
just,
they gotta be.
They're not just barking, being like, "Yo, come fucking." And what's the money amount? Do you think if you said yes to one of them, what's the buy-in to start?
10 to 15.
You think? That's
Yeah.
what they're. Damn. That's like that's an extreme. Do you think that's an extreme gambling addict or like a good or a guy just trying to be like, come on, come play?
Yeah. So it's just a dude trying to hustle you.
Dude, it's crazy. There's like a chart that like you can, if you're like an actual like chess player, there's like a chess test that you can do, and you'd be like, oh, I'm ranked 1539. Be like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm like 237. They'd be like, oh, okay, trust me, I'm way better than you.
Wait, is it like taking like a
like
chess
a
IQ
SAT
test?
yeah, it's like a
where it's like,
SAT
okay,
score.
so your pawn is in D6 and this and this and that. What would be your move? And you answer that, and then it
Yeah.
gives you an overall like.
But not the move, like just how like how quickly you took got a checkmate, the tactics you used, and then the level of your opponent determines what your score is.
What's the minimum score threshold that I have to get to be legally chess retarded?
Yeah, yeah, you have
No,
to
I'm
wear
legally chess retarded.
you have to
I
wear a
can't-
helmet while playing chess.
I can't. I'm allowed to take my chess test without using one of the.
Legally, I'm not allowed to play chess. I eat the pieces. So
Did you ever have one of those niggas in school that like, I don't know, was technically some form of like slow? So they got when you took tests, they got pulled out of the class and had like 4 hours to take the test. That was you. Was that because you couldn't read?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So they would like, what was the word for it?
It's just that they just put me under. It was like special.
Yeah.
They used the word special. It was like
Politically
special,
retarded.
Yeah.
Politically
It's like
correct
special
retarded.
testing requirements or something like that for this kid.
Which you didn't need. Bro, these guys were leaving. They're taking tests with proxy teachers that are just feeding them answers because they can't pronounce union correctly. Like,
yeah, dude, it's just like you can really that's how you really can find the patience level of a person. Just being like, listen, I got all day. We're going to sit at this question until you give me the right answer, and then we're going to go to the next one.
what a piece of shit. Speaking of questions with right answers, Andrew has a test. A quiz.
I got
We've done a quiz.
We haven't done a quiz in a minute.
What spawned this? Where'd you pull this from?
We were talking about it last week, and the idea popped into my head. I wanted to do it, but we didn't have enough time last week. The quiz is, will I be a good parent?
Damn, how have we not thought of this already? That's a good idea.
That's a good quiz.
Yeah, because I remember you saying the type of
For me,
dad,
it's like yes.
football dad you would be.
It's not even like for us. It's like, are you going to be a good parent? It's like, how bad of a parent are you going to be?
Well, I'm glad I wore my learned father robe, my nice cozy. I should have a monocle on right now. And
Yeah.
a fire crackling.
And I wore my finest "Don't talk to me, Daddy's drinking" shirt.
Yeah, that does look like a shirt that you're like, oh, my dad every year on Christmas wears this Miller Lite shirt with
Yeah.
Christmas lights on it, and we
Mom-
have to carry him home at the end of the
Mom
I'm
went
wearing
to-
a sweater that says "My dad lives with his dad."
Yeah, Yeah. Are you talking about to Uncle Andrew? Uncle Andrew. It's Uncle Andrew's turn making dinner, so we're having hot dogs again.
This is good. Can we? And we'll get Andrew in on this too, because you have a wifey, and Andrew, I think it'll be fun. Is the single uncle who's just like, yeah, what would you do? And none of us have kids, so I guess technically we're all amateurs. But for
Yeah.
some reason I feel like Andrew kind of has that maternal instinct though.
Yeah, I'm built like a mom.
No, just you. Yeah, you nest. You're a nester.
I'm an empty nester.
You find a spot. I would imagine your room is less of a room and more of a
Andrew
nest.
already has widow vibes.
Yeah, exactly. Just fucking. Morty pieced out on me when he was 72 and a half.
We take Andrew to his singles night, and he's just there in a black veil, just mascara running down his face.
I can picture Andrew in a fucking suede button down that has this many buttons and button, just kind of. This is ladies night.
Yeah.
What a night. Just getting
Yeah,
ready to
just
fucking
people
get
are
loose
coming
on
up to him, just being like, "Why are you dressed like that?" Just being like, "Reginald wouldn't know if he ever came back from the war."
my Mickey. He's just
Yeah.
constantly crying. That's good.
Yeah, my Constance is gone.
Yeah, my Constance. Niggas don't get sad like that. You're not gonna run into a 79-year-old dude being like, "I remember my Miriam." He's like, "No, I'm hard right now. The Viagra has been worn off."
I saw. Just I hate to turn it on a dark note, but I was watching this documentary about fentanyl, and it was like this woman. It was like this older couple had been addicted. An older homeless couple had been addicted to fentanyl, and one of them overdosed and died. But like the guy was just like he was heartbroken.
Story
that
as
it-
old as time. 2 kids fall in love. 2 kids get on fentanyl. 1 kid makes it out.
I think Hallmark's doing that.
but it was like a 65, 70-year-old couple. They're old. And so like it was just like it was really sad because he was like obviously heartbroken over losing his wife, but it was also kind of funny because he was still on fentanyl saying goodbye to her. So he was just like, bye, see you later, see ya. And then he just like walks away with his stuff. And I'm like, you wouldn't like follow? I would follow the car like it was like a train leaving with my like husband on it going to war. I'd just be like touching the window, be like, come back. Like you're just like looking in the back. He's like, see ya. Oh, I gotta go do something else. And just like
that's
walk
the
to a
underlying-
Popeyes.
That's the underlying darkness is like, you don't get dark. That's my Nana. When she died, she overdosed on, I think it was black tar heroin. When she died,
Damn, Nana partied.
Nana hung out. Nana
Yeah.
hung out. Nana pieced out at like 52. She was like a real deal homeless off the street.
That's so funny. Just being like, yeah, my Nana. She was knitting scarves and shooting tar.
yeah.
But you had fucking Avery as a grandma?
It is crazy to use.
She has like a she has like a crocheted fucking tie off.
Yeah.
Like to like shoot up with. She's like holding it. It's like 2 things of string, just like, oh, that's the stuff.
Yeah, that was my dad had a fucking crazy, like most in-laws, you're like the biggest thing you'll ever have to do with them is like, I don't know, maybe be alone or go shopping, maybe like you get to the point where you go eat lunch with them alone. My dad had to dump my fucking zoned out Nana, which is crazy to use such a light word as Nana. We're like, yeah, Nana was fucked up on hard drugs.
Yeah, you wouldn't. You'd start like calling. I would call her by if my mom. If my mom started getting just like, oh, I just like I took a couple hits of dad's weed and I went to a party once and now I'm addicted to crack. Like I would be like, yeah, that's Shannon now. I don't call her mom.
That's what I should
fact-
say.
the fact that you're
Arlene had
still,
to be
like-
removed from the house.
Yeah, the fact
She
that you're
had to
just
be-
like Grandma Schmuckums was shooting tar and eating sugar cookies.
Yeah, dude. After Nana made sure that milk and cookies were out for Santa, she went and tied off.
Sucked
Yeah.
off a mall Santa.
Yeah, she turned on the Dolby sound system, fucking blared Stevie Ray Vaughan, and just exploded into the atmosphere, dude. Shine on, you crazy diamond. I love you, Nana.
Mom, Mom, why's the door locked? And Nana's in the bathroom. The door's locked, and the B-side to Dark Side of the Moon's been playing for a while now.
Yeah, Mom, Nana has the number 9 song from the Beatles' White Album playing on repeat. It's just John Lennon saying number 9 over and over again. Well, I think someone's getting beat up in a park. Can we fix this or something?
Mom, I think Nana's just been listening to the Hans Zimmer soundtrack for a while. I think someone needs to help her.
That's pretty
Yeah,
close
she's-
to the last conversation we had about Nana. My mom came in the car and goes, "Pup, Nana's not moving." I go,
Yeah.
that makes sense. There's a lot of knocked doors going on.
It's good shit, Mom. Duh, she's not moving. That's how you know the heroin's working. You think she was going to bust out a 30-yard sprint on heroin?
So that's my background. I don't think we've ever talked about Nana.
Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if there was just like the junkie games where it's just like a field day, but everyone's on heroin? So it's like you see like the sack potato race, where it's
Yeah.
just like a bunch of guys just like, huh, just like
Yeah,
half
a bunch of
bent-
junkies get raised into the dome like the Hunger Games, and there's just a fucking Tony Montana amount of cocaine on a table
Yeah.
they all sprint to.
It's called
Yeah.
Destroy, Build, Destroy My Life.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Destroy, more destroy, steal from your mom, steal from your
destroy,
grandkid, destroy,
build the
destroy.
tent.
Destroy for copper.
Yeah, destroy, Bills, destroy. It's just how
Dis-
long a blue tarp can last on a roll.
Yeah,
That's horrible.
destroy a vein, build a tent, destroy my personal relationship with my family.
I would watch that show. Just Andrew WK. I'm here with Jeff. He's willing to bet his last tooth that this
Yeah.
that this fort will withstand the night.
He took $30,000 from his daughter, and she has no idea.
If
Let's
he
see
wins
can
this
win it
challenge,
back.
if he wins this challenge, he gets heroin for life. And with the amount of heroin that he's going to use once he finds out he has heroin for life, that's going to last about 2 to 3 days max.
That'd be good, dude. Fucking game shows with a heroin addict on Silent Library. just nodding in and out. Fucking, they're throwing darts at his chest. He's just eating them. They're just like.
No, they're just playing The Price is Right with fucking street rates. It's like, all right, Gregory's working on 8th Street this week. How much is an 8-ball going to cost you?
They're just like trying to do mathematics where it's just like, all right, so that heroin addict is nodding off. Can you tell me what angle he's at? Is it acute or obtuse?
Yeah, I'm gonna phone a friend and ask how much change he has in his pockets. I'm gonna do that. It didn't hit. Anyway, we have a quiz, Andrew. We have a nice quiz that's prepared with fun quips and things I won't bomb on. What the fuck's the quiz?
Sorry, we're talking about Nana Party a lot.
Yeah, sorry I divulged my life to you guys, and then you guys just want to make jokes about Nana.
Sorry,
No,
your
that's
grandma's George
Make
Harrison.
jokes about yeah.
Sorry that I would like to. I wish I could be like, sorry, Nana partied in the '80s. But
Yeah,
reality is
sorry your Nana was on the
2007
cusp.
was a
But
good time.
yeah, sorry your Nana was on the cusp of making the best '70s alt rock album of all time.
In 2003.
Yeah, revolutionary. You put a guitar in her hand, you'd hear
Yeah.
she'd start playing some shit, dude.
Just a 2 a.m. infomercial. Nana's greatest hits, $24.99. It's just fucking the second album of Fentanyl.
Her just listening. I just imagine her just listening with like a long night, just being like, "Nana, are we going to church today?" And she's just blaring something in the way by Nirvana with sunglasses on and smoking Marlboro Blacks, just being like, "It's all fucked, Daniel. It's
You
all
ever seen
fucked."
that? What is it? That's who Nana was. The monster. You ever seen Monsters University? That clip where it's like, all right, I'll just be out here in my car listening to my drugs got me tripping off the jet. That was Nana hanging out in the car listening to Hendrix while she was dropping my mom off at parties.
Yeah, she probably fucked him. She was there when the album was recorded.
Well, it makes sense. It makes sense that I do stand about. My Nana was letting my mom
Did you
smoke
know that-
cigarettes in the house at 12.
Do you know that Hendrix fellow lit my pussy on fire and did that little hands thing afterward? He just went, you know, when he did
Oh,
that.
you mean James? I heard the first rendition of Purple Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hummed it into my clit.
Or not Purple
Yeah.
Rain. What's
the
the Jimi Hendrix
Purple
song?
Haze. Yeah.
I should know that. They played that. We ran out. Anyway, do you think you'd be a good dad?
Yeah. As long as I don't do heroin.
Yeah, as long as I'm not like Nana. As long as I'm not
Yeah.
doing Nana activities.
Yeah.
There's a couple of niggas outside my apartment right now doing Nana activities.
Yeah.
A couple of first team all Nanas just hanging
Yeah.
out.
And the fucking that sounds like a fun cartoon, like Nod Off Nana. Like it's like a Tickle Me Elmo.
I was about to
mean-
say it's like one of those things where you get to press a button. It's like you remember that teeth game where like you press down the teeth and
Yeah.
you try not to get bit.
Well, wasn't that basically Jeff from the Wiggles? Didn't he just kind of have a heroin problem they rolled with? Not really, but like that was his thing. He just fell asleep, and they'd be like, "Wake up, Jeff," because they're all fucking weird and Australian. It's just an Asian
Yeah.
Australian dude is just passed out standing
Just on
at
K2.
an activity.
I'm just
We got
I'm fucking doing rails of ketamine, bro.
That was every episode of the Wiggles. They'd be like in the third act or whatever fucking better person arc they're doing,
Yeah.
and Jeff just asleep.
This post nasal drip and also fruit salad are both yummy.
Jeff's lip syncing fruit salad. His mic's not even on. He's like,
He's like the only one sitting down, just like fruit salad.
He's just on the floor being like,
Jeff's in a chair just doing upper body choreography. He's doing the moves, but his legs are just sitting there all crossed.
just clapping, just sweating, just like his fucking blue shirt is like stained. It looks navy.
it's purple now.
Yeah.
His comb over has failed. You can completely see his scalp.
His headset mic fell off and he's just holding it now. He's holding like the tiny cord, like the tiny microphone. It's fruit salad. Yummy.
He's holding a Britney Spears mic like it's a plugged-in Apple headphone. He's just
Yeah.
like,
Fruit salad. Yummy. It's just too close, so it's just muffled.
He's peeking the speech. He's like,
I don't give a fuck. I never gave a fuck. I just want to get.
Fuck, dude. Fuck.
I sucked everyone's dick in this fucking band. I sucked everyone's fucking dick.
Yeah, just the aggro.
Yeah.
The drugs are hitting too hard.
You're just moaning. You sound like a cow. It's good. I think I'll be a good dad.
Having a handler at a live performance. Can you imagine 10,000 12-year-olds in an arena and someone has to come and help Jeff off stage? I think I'd be a good father as well. I think I'd be a decent papa. Let's do the quiz. My chest hurts.
Yeah, I wasn't wiggling. I was having a seizure due to drugs.
Yeah, but that wouldn't.
I was going through withdrawal.
Yeah, but that wouldn't sell as many tickets if they called them the seizures. Just fucking.
Yeah.
I'm the red seizure. I'm the original red seizure. All right.
Right.
All right, boys. We got a 10-question quiz. First question.
Is there anything about interracial marriage? Because I'm gonna fail this quiz.
I didn't read through all of them. I was just making sure I didn't have to like log in and sign up for something to get the answers back.
Yeah, put in your mom's social if you want to get your fucking percentage points back.
All right. How many children would you like to have? None, just one, many, I don't know.
I'd say many.
Many.
So-
Yeah.
Many?
Many. Okay, I see you. That was good.
I would like to have a litter of children.
Yeah, I'd take a gaggle of motherfuckers for sure.
I want a pack.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll take
take-
a pride of motherfuckers.
I'll take a squad.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. I'd take a squeak of niggas. A squeak of niggas. A tribe of bridge cats. What would you do? Because you're in this.
I put many.
All right,
I put many.
All right, so
yeah.
everyone wants more than one.
Yeah.
Because no one wants a weird only child.
Is Taylor the only child?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Which,
weird.
You don't want to be an only child, but you want to marry a
They always-
a
I can
family
say
that
this-
does well's only child. That's
I
what
could
you
say
want.
this safely. Only childs always come out weird just because I know Hayden's an only child, and that's a weird motherfucker.
Brody's an only child as well. There's a couple of weird only children floating around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but more than one for sure.
I'm surprised they didn't have the question. Do you want to how many children do you have? And then the next question was, how many baby daddies do you want to have?
Well,
Yeah.
if that question's how many kids do you want to have, I'm kind of halfway expecting the next question to be like, how many kids are you expecting to delete? And you're just like,
Dude, I was thinking about this. I'm like, there's gonna be like a fucking iOS 1 and 2 for my kids. Like iOS 1 is like these honkies that I'm pumping out with Haley. But when I get that new wife, that new banging ass wife, I'm gonna be pumping out iOS 2 kids, where just being like, look at this mixed kid, huh? That's your brother. It's your brother right there. Look.
That's what you think your Netflix wife is? Your Netflix wife is just a fucking bad Puerto Rican chick? You fucking,
Oh yeah. There's no way I'm going back to a honk after this.
Yeah, when your Netflix special fucking The Gun Jammed comes out, you think that you get a bad Dominican lady?
Oh yeah.
No. Do you have? Oh well. Never mind. You're blink twice if you're by yourself.
I'm by myself.
Oh, are you? Oh, wifey's not in the room. If
Yeah.
you had, let's say that she just gets, I don't know, beamed up by aliens tomorrow, of just causes.
Does her bank account get beamed up by aliens too?
No,
No.
that stays here. That's
You're
all
next-
liquid, baby.
you're next
That's-
of kin. You're next of
Yeah,
kin.
you're next of kin. That's
All right,
liquid.
all right,
and
that's
you and
something
the
to work
cats-
with.
You and the cat split everything. No, let's say she gets beamed up by aliens. Do you picture another white lady? Or in your head, are you actually like, I don't know, I'd go
No.
see 31
No.
flavors. Are you going full Baskin Robbins?
I'm going fucking. I'm not even going to basket. I'm going to a gelato stand, bro. I'm going crazy.
Yeah. I'm going top shelf gelato Italian pussy.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm
what are
going
we
to
talking
like
about?
I'm going to those like Turkish guys who are the ice cream dudes who may like take the cone away all the time.
Oh, that fuck with you, those
Yeah.
assholes, those pieces of shit.
just moving your hand like a fucking like a
Yeah.
toddler over it.
She's like doing that with her pussy on my dick. It's just
Yeah.
like about to put it on, but just like around and all. I'm like, oh, and she's like,
She's
nope,
like,
nope, you do not get
going
ice cream.
I'm going exotic. Her homeland's the Amalfi Coast. Ever heard of it? I would. I'm probably the same way. I'd fuck around it. I'd have a little bit of ethnic. I'm not alone. Next question. I'm not by myself. These walls are thin. Only a 2-bedroom. What do we got for question 2?
How
if
much
these
money?
walls could talk, sex. Ba-do-do-do.
Is that a Hendrix song?
Yeah.
I got it right?
Yeah, it's a Kendrick
All right.
song.
Did you say Kendrick? That's what I said.
Did you not say
No.
Did you not say Kendrick?
He said Hendrix.
You said
Oh, that
Kendrick
is incorrect.
Kendrick Lamar? That's what I said. Like, sit down, be humble.
No, it's yeah, sure, whatever you want, bud.
We'll go get an ice cream after this.
I said gelato. What's the second question?
How much money do you think you should spend on a newborn baby? 10,000, 5,000? I've got no idea. No money at all.
Well, I have real numbers. It costs like $2,000 to have a
I
kid.
like the raise him like a wolf for D. No money at
know.
all.
Yeah.
He will eat my scraps.
Hold on. Repeat the question, because what does that even mean?
Like, okay, so like in your mind, what do you think is like the amount of money that you would need? Not like that you would need.
Oh,
just like,
you need like saved up?
yeah, to have it like for like the first like 3 years. To,
That
like,
3 years is like $100,000.
Not that much, but like more than 10 racks for sure. Because like what you don't think about with the baby, if you have a solid friend group and family base, you'll get like stuff.
I mean, like, but
provided
like
for you in the
daily
beginning. You'll get a bunch of
diapers,
right.
food, like
Food,
that's all.
diapers, childcare, depending. That's what this is what.
are
in
you
my
all getting a nanny?
Well, no, in my perfect world, and I in this perfect world, what's going to happen is like she'll make more money than what I make now by like a decent amount when she's done doing that. If I can make if I can make about $20,000 doing stand up, which is like that's a lot to make doing stand up, but not a lot to make in the grand scheme of what stand up can be. That's about what childcare costs. If I can just support the cost of childcare, I'll be a stay-at-home dad technically, but also not have that full cuck stay-at-home dad. It's like, no, I work at night. I go out and like do my thing or whatever. But it's like I would be the stay-at-home papa during the day.
Yeah.
I'd wave bye to all the dads and my wife going to work while I'm fucking.
You'd be the dud? You'd be the milk dud?
No, but I'm not like all these assholes. I'm not a true stay-at-home asshole. I have a job. I tell ha-has at night. Yes, technically it's below minimum wage if you break down the hourly, but I tell jokes at nighttime, and that's the split. My wife's a
Yeah.
doctor. What's up? What are we doing?
We may have to edit this out, but you'll get your gold microphone soon. Don't you worry.
Shut the fuck up. But basically, yes, that exactly.
That's what I was, yeah.
But that
Yeah.
asshole never had. Well, I don't know his backstory, but yeah. Hey, we're back. Next question. Here we go.
So what was your guys' answers?
What was the question?
What was the question?
Oh, for fuck's sake. How much money do you think you should spend on
10 racks.
I'm going 5. I think 5 is a good number.
Is
Your
it
kid's wearing-
5, 10? I don't know, or a lot.
Yeah. Andrew's
none.
kid's wearing Shaqs. That's all I know.
Yeah,
5
and my,
rackolas.
and my
I'd
mixed
say-
child will dunk on yours.
Bro, just to get the kid pulled out of your bitch is 2 racks. Just to
No,
get
no,
it
not
pulled,
like hospital
just
bills.
to get it pulled from your lady.
And you don't think I'm going to do that?
Just
I'm
to
I'm
remove the
scavenger,
kid from
dude.
the
I'm out here
bitch.
doing it
The
for free.
procedure. That is
Yeah,
known as
what's an
childbirth.
Uber birth,
The
though?
kid
What, I
bitch
gotta tip that
extraction.
guy? Yeah.
I'll hire movers. It's in their description. They just don't know it yet.
Yeah,
They're
that's-
moving
Yeah.
one baby from one womb to outside the womb.
That's real life. That's
Yeah.
what they don't tell you in sex ed. You want to fuck? You want
Yeah.
to fuck around and leave it in a lady? It costs $2,000 for an extraction.
And just
What's
like
up?
if 7
What's
mover guys come over, you're just like, you said this was a one room? You're like, no, 1 womb. Sorry.
One womb, 2 niggas. It's a tight job. It's a tight job. There's 2 of them in there. It's 20 pounds of light skinned baby inside of this lady. You guys got to get it.
I'm not tipping, but I got us pizza. How about that?
Then that guy goes back to his 2-bedroom apartment. He's splitting with 4 guys. He's like, dude, I had to pull 2 fucking black babies out of a white.
Did you
lady
charge them
today."
double? Because I usually do.
Again? Again?
No. Believe it or not, there's actually too many kind of black babies being born right now. The market's driven down. Okay, because you get it. There's a lot of you understand because white ladies are not at a premium like they used to be. Anyway, what's the third question?
Nobody answered the first question.
I said 10,000.
Okay, stop yelling at me. God, you guys are
run the
you
quiz.
guys are gonna be terrible parents. I ask you 2 questions that are the same, and you're yelling at me, Dad.
Go to your room.
Yeah, me and Tristan are both just drinking. Me like, God damn it! I fucking told you that already. Stop. Being
I'm trying to watch NASCAR. You're grounded, please.
Telling your kid you're please grounded is the most drunk deadbeat dad thing. It's just like, dude, you're.
You can't even get it out.
You're just taking a sip, me like, dude, you're grounded. Please, just fucking go ground yourself in your room for like 3 hours. I'm trying to watch.
Not even that. Just like no eye contact. Just being like, you're grounded. Get out of here.
Yeah, you're grounded.
You're grounded. I'm trying to watch Penix Jr. live my dream.
CM Punk just came back. Shut up.
God damn, that just hit me in the PSD bone of my body. I got grounded indefinitely. When I was a kid, my parents would be like, "You're grounded." And I'd be like, "For how long?" They'd be like, "Till you start acting right." I'm like, what? What do I do with that? You just take that into fucking the next year of high school is what you do with that sentence.
If anything, I would just start like trying to be like way too good. Just be like a Cockney boy. Just be like, "Mother, can I please go? May I use the restroom?"
I didn't. I was a cocky boy. And I'd be like, "Hey, what
Yeah.
up, bitch? Can I take a shit or what?" She'd be like, "I guess you can leave your room."
Yeah, I guess so. You can stop
guess-
pooping in that bag.
I did. I had a.
No, I get into lawyer arguments with my mother. I bring in evidence, and I'm like,
Oh, you have to. Yeah.
yeah. If I'm correct, you're wrong, and I don't have to listen to you today.
If you have a throws out evidence, mom, like you know how in court they'll throw out like
yeah, inadmissible.
yeah, they'll be like, these are inadmissible evidence. You're like, what are you talking? These are direct timestamps of where I was at. Doesn't matter. I said what I said. You have to come in correct. You
Yeah.
got to come in with like paper stacking energy.
I
where
came
you're
in
like-
with suits.
Yeah, I literally steamed a suit for this conversation. Before I asked to go to a party in high school, I got a 3-piece suit steamed. I steamed it and was like, here we go, Elaine. Here's why I think I should. It's a slide. I had a power.
You have the pointer.
Here's why I think I should be allowed to go to Grayson's party. Here's
You have
the
a laser pointer too. You're like,
Yeah.
if you look at up here.
If you look at it, you'll see that his mom will be home from the hours of 7 to 10 by your ruling. Matches everything. Question 4. Do we have 4?
This is question 3, dog.
That's what I meant. 3. Why are you... 9/11 was in November. Keep going.
How much money would you spend yearly on a toddler? 20 grand more. You don't know. 0 again.
20 Rex. That's what childcare is.
Yeah, I think
About.
20
is about 20.
I'd say
is a good
20.
one. Yeah.
Part of me wants to say 0 just to be a dickhead.
Well, that being said, I have a sweet setup. So she's an only child, which is cool. That's why I said you want to marry into one. So they have, they do well. They're gonna retire. They're a little bit older. Most likely, we're gonna live on the East Coast. They're gonna at least do 6 months. They'll have like a condo or something where it's like we got grandparents down the street. Hanging. If we live in Manhattan, they'll live in Connecticut, which is like not the furthest thing in the world away.
Yeah. Luckily, my sister lives in Boston. She might move to New York for her job. So right down the
It's
street,
nice
baby.
because you want
Just-
family.
I would
Otherwise,
love
you
to
do
meet.
spend 20
I
Rex.
would love to meet this fucking this gem of a sister you have, the Olympic swimmer who's also a philanthropist and the Great Gatsby.
Yeah. How is the rest of your sibling group? The rest of you niggas? And
Oh,
then
bro, it
she's
declines
just- and then
sharp.
I
It declines
know.
sharp.
And-
It goes. She's the firstborn. Olympic level athlete, Ivy League educated lawyer, and then
your brother's a fun guy.
college dropout comedian,
Yeah.
and then my brother who might not go to college.
We'll call him the runt of the litter. He's a fun. He's a fun.
He's a fun hang.
He's a fun homie.
He's a fun hang.
Good guy in social situations.
Great, has good music taste.
Yeah, his SoundCloud link is pop.
Have you
Yeah,
met
he's
his?
fire
Have you met his
Fortnite.
brother?
No.
Fire at Fortnite.
No, but I know enough about his brother to know that he probably has a very good SoundCloud bio. He got a nice SoundCloud repertoire.
Yeah,
just
he also
imagine
has
a
he has a gaming
smaller-
PC setup.
Yeah.
I imagine a smaller, fatter Andrew.
No, he's a lot skinnier. He's a lot skinnier than me.
No, does better. That's part of the issue. Yeah, he does. He's a nice looking kid.
He's a lot skinnier than me and has like one of those like those new school white boy fuck boy haircuts.
Has Andrew ever showed you Mach 1 Andrew before the second chin came over the
Yeah.
horizon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
The
He's a
only
handsome
thing
guy.
is he's a lot light. He has like whiter skin than me. He has like a lot wider skin than me.
That's just pasty.
He,
Because you have white skin.
I don't have white skin. I'm dark. I'm brown.
No, hang on to that.
I'm brown.
No, hang on.
I'm brown. I'm sorry that your lighting makes me look translucent in
All
the
right.
studio.
All right.
I'm a dark boy.
If you don't have white skin, Tristan's 6 feet tall. That's fine.
I accept that. I accept that.
That's fine.
I thought
Good.
that was
We're all
common
telling-
knowledge.
Yeah, good. We're all telling the truth.
3 truths, 0 lies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 truths and a Jew. What's up? Question 4.
How much money would you spend on a scholarized? What is that? Scholarized toddler?
If it's how much basically are you paying for private
school?
school or not? 0. I had this conversation with Taylor the other day. I was like, we're not paying. There's no reason. Because we were talking about it because you work at like a very uppity school. Her dad teaches at like the equivalent of like he makes 6 figures as a teacher, which is like absurd. He works like a very uppity like uppity school. There's no need for it. For what reason?
No.
For what reason? Why?
My
Yeah,
family
no.
was spending like $5,000 like a semester for my schools.
And
I
you
mean,
couldn't read. What the fuck? We're spending 20. We're spending 10 racks a year for a kid who can't fucking read Clifford the Big Red Dog. We're just burning. We're lighting
yeah,
pesos on fire.
go to public school, man. Like I definitely like.
Nah, if I went to public school, I would be so much worse.
No, you'd at least be in a classroom with 20 other niggas who couldn't read.
Exactly. I'm with my peers. Metal, steel sharpens steel, dog. I got to get up to them.
Yeah, but styrofoam breaks styrofoam. Everyone's just grading off each other.
I would do with my parents. I would put like 40 grand, 50 grand ish.
I think like, the only time I'm paying for my kid to do anything is if
Athletics.
yes, if his high
Yeah.
school, if sending him to a private high school makes the difference in him like getting recruited or her getting recruited, that makes sense. Like Brophy out here is a really good athletic school, but it also is like 30 racks a year. So it's like,
Yeah,
okay,
Brophy's
if I-
expensive.
Right. But they send guys to the NFL. Fucking there's dudes from Brophy every year almost that go to the NFL. It's like, sure, if I have to drop 30 racks a year because you're a good track runner.
But this is
All right.
just like middle school and like
Oh, you mean my guy wants to do local
Like
theater? I'm not
elementary,
spending
like
fucking
elementary
7
school.
cents on a fucking on a highlights book that you're trying to get me to buy. No chance.
all right.
Yeah,
so
that's
you're
free.
saying nothing.
No, yeah, no chance.
Okay, so you and
Yeah.
Tristan are saying nothing. Cool.
Yeah, public school.
So I'm supposed to spend over $200,000 on your K through 12 education, and then another $100,000. How do we? What? That's crazy. Another 100 racks on college just so you can go protest at Israel, just so you can go against the brand.
I thought it was fun.
Sorry, I thought that was a fun, relevant, topical joke. Anyway.
What additional activity would your kid get after school before they became a teenager? Martial arts, public speaking, and the arts, science. I don't know. They're not interested.
Why is sports not an option? That's so crazy. This sport. What is my kid, a dumbass? Just a fucking
A
dork?
dumbass that loves technology and
Yeah.
science.
Yeah,
That
a
idiot.
dumbass
Yeah.
in debate club not hitting his head against another guy.
Yeah, why is obviously not being the star of the concussion team an option?
I'm going martial arts, dude. I want my homie flying, kicking people.
I guess technically that's sports. So yeah,
I
martial arts.
want debate club.
Really?
public
I would-
speaking. Then that'd
I
be
would-
Why
public
would you?
I
speaking.
wouldn't
Why would
mind.
you say? Why would you say debate club? I actually think that's a stupid argument.
I was in debate club.
No, I just think it would be cool to have like a little like fucking politician in the house, someone who's like
Oh, a
eloquent.
little asshole that's gonna question everything you say and argue you. What an
Well,
asshole.
Yeah,
No.
you're
Well,
gonna want a kid
here's-
who looks up.
Well, here's when like old-fashioned bullying trumps all debate. Well, you could be talking to me all day long about how you think something isn't right or correct or fair in the house, but if I have a squirt gun, I'm gonna shoot you with the squirt gun.
You know how crazy that would be. Actually, I got shot with a squirt gun to get out of bed, so that is decent parenting. I got shot with a fucking a strong, like, you know, when you turn the.
My parents would just drop me out the bed.
They would like move you.
They would like pull the comforter underneath me and just drop me to the floor.
Your dad
When I
powerlifting?
was when I had to wake up and we had bear and stuff like that, my dad would come into my room and throw bear on my bed.
Oh,
And then-
I did that. I would do that to my brother
I got
too.
that because he would lick your face, right? And that would be
Yeah, you
like,
would,
yeah.
dude, you'd wake up and you'd just be like the sniffs
Come
of a dog,
on,
be like,
stop. Yeah.
and he just like in your ear, just be like, "Snarf, snarf, 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 snarf,
And you
snarf."
can't, and you can't be mad, and you
Yeah.
see your dad having a. I'm glad we all had that same. Yeah, because your dad's happy. You're like, look at him fucking up my son's morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, just being like, it's like you can't get mad. The dog's cute.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? A dog's licking your eardrum. You're gonna be an asshole and get mad at the dog. You're gonna
What
be
if
mad?
you just? That's when you find out your kid's a sociopath when he just picks up the dog by the neck and the head and just throws it.
And you're like, yo! You spike bear against the starboard wall. Just fuck.
I think that's when, honestly, if my kid hurt an animal, I think that's when I'd probably be like the most mad. Like if like my kid was just like a sociopath piece of shit and I found out that he killed a cat for fun, like I'd be like, you're going away, man. I'm like, that's not cool. We don't do that to animals. We don't do that to people. This is a bad sign.
I think that's how that works. My cousin. This is, you want to talk about dark? This is dark. My cousin Kathan. One time we were in New Mexico. That's where they lived, and his dad had a pontoon boat, and they had like there was like feral cats because it's the country, just walking around the sticks in New Mexico, and there was a cat that got into the motor of this pontoon boat.
Oh, and he
Dude.
turned it on.
Well, this is how, like, this is country shit. Like they don't have the same relationship. There is no, you know how you know your second cat you found and you're like, oh my god, it's a
No, I know. I know that cat, like feral cats can be like an issue for
That
like
doesn't ha-
crops and stuff like that. Like
that doesn't happen out there. They just piss all over your property. They don't fuck up your crops necessarily. It just smells like cat piss, and then there's babies it's a whole thing. There was a cat.
Cute little
stuck.
kitty babies. Cute little babies.
Watch, this is dark. There was a cat, a full-grown cat. Like, had multiple litters of babies, big, like, drag stuff. This is crazy. This is when I realized the country is different from the city. This was, like, my second time going out to New Mexico. There was a cat stuck in this motor. And my uncle goes, hey, Kathan, go, go fix that. Go get the cat out of there. This kid goes, and he gets a pellet gun. And he takes the pellet gun and just shoots the cat. But it doesn't kill it, like, off rip. So it's just... and it just dies. And he just, like, carry this thing out. It was the most, like, inhumane shit I've probably ever seen in my life.
yeah, that's
Fast
just that's honestly disgusting.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Fast forward, everything comes back full circle. Fast forward 6 months, this nigga gets thrown out of the front seat of a Bronco. I'm at his funeral at his high school. Fucking six months later. Insane.
How did
Damn.
that go full circle? He wasn't crazy. He just died in a car crash.
Did he
I mean,
die?
you guys are supposed to provide some levity. This
No,
is crazy.
no,
What?
honestly,
I like it. You're
no.
like, it went full
hey,
circle.
Andrew, let me tell you, good. Do you know who I thought was driving that car?
I was
A fucking
really
cat.
banking on you. Yeah, I was really banking on you guys being
Dude,
comics and laughing.
Dude,
at
I'm
someone
at
dying and being like, yes.
wait. Can we just picture just real quick, just like it's like 19 cats all forming the silhouette of a driving person, like sitting there just holding a Polaroid of that one cat. It just says like Scruffy 1993 to 2000, whatever the fuck, and they like look at him and just like see him coming into oncoming traffic. He's like, meow, and just swerves
Oh
into
my god.
and then like it crashes and all the cats just run out of the car.
Wow, okay, so that got dark. It took a side turn. That took a turn. That took a turn and a half.
Yeah,
what's-
honestly, I'm
Jesus
happy.
Christ.
Honestly, Daniel, I don't mean this. I mean this 100% with sincerity. I'm happy he's dead. That was a bad man. I'm happy he's dead. I don't care if it affected your family very deeply. I'm happy he's gone. And long live kitties.
Remind me not to bring up personal stuff ever during oh my god, yeah, I got dark. That was on me.
I hope Cody eats
What?
Tiny.
Are you talking about fucking? We're talking about Nana Nodoff and Mr. Cat Killer. Your family's a weirdos, dude.
But one's believe it or not, different sides of the family. It's 100% of the family is just wackos. Just
I know
wackos.
you're populated with bad seeds, and you're like, I'm the only ripe apple in the bunch. No, you're
Well,
a bad guy
actually,
too.
That's 3 families. One side of the family is drug addicts. The other side leaves black children with their white mamas, and then the other side kills cats. Fuck. All right. Anyway, what's the good.
Bring
Good.
some levity to
There we
it.
go. Generational pain just summed up Andrew's burp. That's good. Here we go. What's the next question? Wait, can you guys actually both make yourself burp? I never mastered that.
No, I just had to burp.
Can you do
I
that?
had to
You're
burp.
gross.
I had to burp, but I can make myself burp.
Nope, can't. I can't. That's how I know you're not healthy. You're not healthy. Healthy niggas can't.
That's what happens when you don't send your kid to private school,
Yeah,
dude. You learn how to
exactly.
do shit like that.
Yeah, you just got so much excess bullshit inside of you that you can just expel it whenever you need to. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
See, now you got to yawn because your oxygen imbalance is all fucked up.
All right, now I made Andrew yawn because his oxygen, because he knows he's hungry.
You see how I
yeah.
didn't? You see how? Next question. You see how next question? That's weird. That's contagious.
We got to hit the next question. How many more questions is there?
We're on question 6 out of 10.
We're
Okay,
on the
cool.
speed round,
Yeah.
lightning round. In this round, each contestant will get 10 seconds to answer a question.
This is
before I start.
the red light challenge.
Would you save up for your kids' university?
No, they're obviously getting athletic
No, I'm
scholarships.
doing- I
Otherwise,
never-
why have I stayed with them?
Yeah, no, I did fine without college, and I expect them to as well.
I don't like that. I don't.
Actually, I'm joking. I will save up for my kids' college just because I kind of don't want them to take the weird avant-garde bullshit path that I took. It's because it's very uncertain and very stressful.
Well, actually, we've had a serious conversation. Usually, I just give you shit for that. I kind of take the same stance as someone who got the luxury of college being paid for. It's done like I go back and forth. I don't know. It's weird that we both do comedy because I probably could have parlayed my college shit into like a decent amount of consistent money. But like I don't know, if my kid was like, I don't want to be a doctor or a lawyer, then I'd be like, I don't know. I don't want to spend $70,000 a year. It's like, what are we doing? Yeah, no college for you.
Well,
Honest-
it really depends. Like, I'll save up the money, but if they want to be a painter, it's like, well, then we're spending that money on paint. It's like, it's
realistically, like I have just realized why I want to do well. Like I never like kind of understood why, but the money my girl's family's throwing at our wedding is nuts. Or just like the kind of some of the moving around that we're doing and just like life progression stuff. I want the ability to do that for my kids, or like to some degree, it's like your parents helped you out a decent amount. It's like if you're broke, that's not even an option. There's no option to be like past 18. I'm fucking helping anything at all. Like I want to have that ability to be like, all right, if you don't want to go to college, let me throw you 6 months of rent payment, stack up some chips. Let me put some money into this for you, into that for you.
yeah, I just want to be in the same. It's like, yes, I will save up for like their college just because I'm going to be supportive in their after high school endeavor, no matter what.
Which is weird. It's kind of the opposite of what I have because it's like,
Well, it's just
Because-
like as long as you're passionate about that, and it's not like a fleeting thing. My parents could tell I was passionate about comedy just because I put so much time and effort into it. And
Yeah.
like, so it's like they were just like, oh, this is something that even if we don't support him, he's still gonna do it anyway. So it's just like they might as well fully back it and make it somewhat easier. And plus, it's not like
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's where my parents are at. They're like, I don't want him to keep doing this, but he's gonna.
well, but you're a little bit more like me. Like my parents haven't supported me since I was 18, and I used to think that was a flex, and to some degree it is. But also, I don't know. Like I obviously have like a tumultuous relationship with my parents or whatnot, but like I think a semi healthy relationship is like my fiance has the healthiest relationship with the family I've ever seen, where it's like she's independent without them, but like if she needs anything ever, they're like there for him. Like I had to be successful on my own because there was no option of like any sort of
yeah,
hanging
like
out,
that's
money
the same.
thrown at you.
That's the same thing with Haley. Like she's independent as hell. Like she pays for all of her own stuff. She has her own savings account. She's a full blown woman. and like she could make it without me and shit. But like if her
Because
parents
there was no
were ever-
option, huh?
Yeah, but if there no, it's because it wasn't because there was no option. I bet her parents could have like if she was ever in a situation where she needed help or like we couldn't for some reason like shit came down to it and we needed like money for rent or something, her parents could help us
Yeah.
out and they wouldn't bat
Yeah.
an eye.
Yeah. But what you want is, that makes sense. So Taylor's the same way, where it's like they come from a good family, they instill the good values, they do well. It's crazy because like there's some poor parents that provide kind of so much for their kids who aren't pulling their weight, and then we ended up with ladies who was like the establishment is there if you should need it, they just don't. That's what I want. I want to have a kid that's like, don't worry, Pop's got you if you need it, but I want you to feel so weird asking me for, like, if she'd ask parents for money.
Yeah,
that'd
you
be
shouldn't
such
be
a weird
like
thing.
Yeah, you shouldn't be like. I mean, like I've had honestly, I've had to ask my parents for money while I've lived out here in New York City. I never feel comfortable doing it. I always feel like a piece of shit, and it always comes with a million sorries to
I've had
like
do that
over
before,
text.
yeah.
Just being like, I hate to ask you, and then I just explain the situation that I'm in. My mom's like, yeah, sure, whatever, man, and I'm like, I'm sorry,
But
and
that,
it's like,
that ability right there is what I want. That it's not that you can't be a good parent if you don't have that, but I don't want to operate without that. I want that it's like, look, if everything hits the fan, I always got you. Like, to me, that's part of what being like that's what a parent is. It's like when a doctor extracts this fucking soul from my wife, when a doctor extracts hopefully two from her at one time, you're just kind of signing on to like.
are you trying to
this.
bank on twins first round?
So every other
Is that your first round pick in the draft?
well,
Twins?
no, every other on her side, every other generation for the last because she's not black.
I'm in the same
records
dude,
of this.
Daniel, I'm in the same boat. It's on both sides of both my girl and
Yeah.
my side of the family.
Like she got twin aunts that I hang out with every.
Wait, Shannon's a twin or Brad?
No, it's my grandparents. It skips a generation, so then it's us. So it's like my grandma Julie and Aunt Lucinda, like they're twins, and then
Yeah.
on my dad's side,
Lucinda.
It's crazy that you guys know your family histories like
Well,
that.
you know, Lucinda is going to be like a black name today, like Dequarius in 70 years is going to be like, geez, that's an old timey fucking name. God damn, or a
Yeah.
Bryson. A Bryson is going to be the guy, like the
Dude.
GUI of 70 years.
dude, my uncle and my grandpa on my dad's side, my dad's dad, he's got a twin brother, Robert. So it's Robert and Bob.
Bobbert?
Well, isn't
You got a
isn't-
Bobbert on the family?
Wait, there's a Robert and Bob. Isn't Robert
Yeah.
also Bob?
Robert's also Bob.
You have a Bob and a Bob? That sounds like a very trustworthy like electrical company.
No, that's a fucking law firm that handles injuries.
Hey,
Here at Bob and Bob.
has your loved one been T-boned
Hey,
by a drunk
hi.
driver? Bob and
Hi.
Bob.
Hi, this is Robin Bob. You wanna
Robin.
This is Robin Bob. If you or anyone you've loved have had this medical procedure, you're entitled to legal compensation.
That
Have you
sounds
had a
like-
vaginal mesh
Robin
transplant?
Bob, Robin Bob. They have a
that
theme
sound-
song.
That sounds like
Yeah.
a very 2007 Sharky, like when Robin Big was big. They're like, we're gonna do a fun spinoff. We're gonna quote everyone horrendous.
But it's like
prices.
back
We're
in
gonna
the-
be Robin Bob.
But it's back in like the early 50s. It's Robin Big, but one's in blackface.
Robin Bob does whatever a shady lawyer does. Robin Bob. All right, look, maybe 5-6 minutes left. Let's mold through these questions.
Okay. Would you finance your kid's first car? No.
Yeah. Yes. Obviously.
Yes. Yeah.
But it
Yeah,
has
but
to
it's
be
not
You have
gonna
to
be
about-
think. One of them is a
Yes.
One
There
of okay. So the answers are yes, no, maybe. You'll have to think about it.
Yes. No, you know what? You'll have to think about it because that'll be my accurate answer. Whenever my kid is 14, 15, whenever they're like, I hope I get for my sick, I'll just lie to them. Be like, yeah, you're dumb. I'm not getting you a car. I'm not getting you. You're stupid as fuck. I'm not getting you a car. And then when they turn 16 on their birthday,
You're getting them a
or
car
whatever-
at 16?
but not a.
That's crazy.
Make no mistake. It would be like
I
if
got
I
a car at
you,
16.
Yeah, that's nuts.
No, that's normal. My girlfriend got a BMW at 16. That's not
that's
normal.
fucking crazy.
That's not normal. I will get you in today's terms, I will get you a 2009 Toyota Camry.
You're getting an 01 Saab.
That's
bitch.
what I'm talking about. You have to pray it turns on and it starts.
You have to.
80% of
If
the
I
time.
get my kid a car, I'm getting him a car that he doesn't want to tell his friends he has a car.
Yes, there you go. I'm getting you.
Yeah.
I'm getting you. You have to really like a girl to get her in this car. It's so much of a beater. You have to like this girl so much you will let her see the car.
Dude,
that's
like,
the car you have.
literally for my kid's birthday when he turned 16, I'm gonna get him his car and then several CDs I know that he likes.
Yeah.
because
I'm
it's like gonna be like there's not gonna be an aux cord.
You get him a cassette player.
You get him a
You're like,
mixtape, dog.
You get
Yeah,
him one
yeah.
of those cassette aux cords.
yeah.
You're like, you're gonna need this. You're gonna need.
Dude, the cassette aux was the worst shit in the world.
so
I
bad.
snapped 2 of those on my steering wheel.
You know what
It got caught on my steering wheel, and I turned. And it went,
Oh,
I
it
was
just
like,
rips
I
it
don't
out?
have- I don't have music anymore.
You know what my dad has now? This motherfucker, he has I think it's like a 09 Camry or Corolla, bruh. He has a thing where he has
So your mom owned an ice cream
yes,
conglomerate?
yes.
Why the
And- well, the thing is, in her defense, I get it. He's wrecked 6 cars already. He doesn't deserve a new
Dude,
car.
who's your dad, Mr. Magoo? How is he just rolling through this world with so little care?
He knows the conversion to miles per hour,
So
right?
Tristan, you know how I drive? He's the one that taught me.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's the blind leading the. Yeah, it's the blind and the furious over there.
The ethnic and the furious is Andrew's house.
No, so he has this thing where like he plugs it into the aux thing to plug his phone in, but it connects to a radio station. And so you have to go to
Oh, I
that's
had
what
one
you
of
have
those.
to do.
Yeah,
you
I
have
had
to
one
go
of
to
those.
radio station. Yeah.
You have to pick a station that it's static if you would listen to it on like a normal shit.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
then you,
do you mean 127.85? Yeah,
yeah,
that's
you
where
mean
I'm listening.
1007.9.
You talk
have
about
to
88.9? Talk about 88.9?
Yeah, you have to scroll
Yeah.
to some bullshit to where it's like a staticky station otherwise. And it's crazy because if you turn it even like if it's 88.9, if you turned it to 911 like right after it just like you're like, "Oh god."
Yeah,
That
dude.
brings back
The amount.
memories.
Dude, the amount of times that I'd be like, because my buddies had that, and we'd be like listening to music and just being like, you could tell where mountains were because you'd just drive past it and you'd just be like, today was a good
I was about to say, I know that because before I got my car now, I was sharing my car with my dad to go do like open mics and stuff, and I would be driving up to like you know where like 1227 is, like up to 51. And like
Yeah.
anytime I would go to House of Comedy, I would just sit in silence because they wouldn't reach.
Yeah, oh,
The
you have
station wouldn't reach up there.
When I was
Oh,
in high
yeah?
school, wow, I haven't thought about this in so long. When I was in high school, the girlfriend that I had then, when I was like
Did-
courting her, there were
Did
certain
you guys ever? Sorry to apologize. The worst radio is just turning on your phone at full volume and putting it in the cup holder.
No, just putting
No.
putting it right here on the seatbelt.
Yeah,
so it
yeah.
straps you.
I've done that too. I went in to go get. I mean, you're high school, so you have no money. I was so poor.
How
I
poor
went to go-
were you?
How poor were you?
I was so poor.
Is
and
this
so
a Family
old
Guy
that-
cutaway? What are you doing?
No, and so old that I do those weird non-burp burps now. I would go get a Polar Pop, but like I think it was 13 cents at the time for like just the thing itself with no liquid.
Polar Pop is a good cup to put your phone in.
That's what I was saying. You would put it in the cup holder in a big styrofoam 32 ounce, and then you put your phone in it. Styrofoam reverberates like a popped bass in the like a pop sub. It just. I'm listening to Chief Keef. Just
Dude, me and my buddies used to ride around in my car, and we would turn on the classical rock fucking station. But the thing is, if you turned up my radio all the way, all the speakers were so blown out that it just sounded like someone was shaking a tin can full of pennies. And so, we'd just be like, we'd be sitting there and listening to Kiss. We'd be like, crank it up, and then turn it
Yeah.
up all the way, and it'd just be like. Panama, and we'd just be like, "This is our shit."
Yeah,
And just start
dude,
dying.
I've had one of those
laughing.
in real time. In my dad's truck that he had when I was in high school, I was listening to what's called Chief Keef. The first verse was like just traditional. La, so the bass was like blah 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 blah, and then the second verse I turned it up too loud, and on the Love Sosa was a. I was like, oh no, he's gonna,
I've just ruined this
oh
car.
no, he's gonna be so. I blew all the speed, and you have to sit there in the back seat while like you're driving to a football game, and you're just like, oh, this Journey song, I love this Journey. Did you turn my speaker? I didn't touch him. I didn't touch him at all. I swear to God.
I ruined my dad's speakers for sure.
Yeah,
I
oh.
put it max volume every single time.
Dude, and it's
That's why I
cra-
have like a problem. I have a hard time hearing sometimes now because like Turtle Beaches when I was playing video games growing up,
Yeah.
all the way up,
Oh,
max
yeah.
volume. Car speakers all the way up, max volume.
Well, and now that I pay for stuff too, like the CRV that I have, it goes up to 30. Like that's the top.
I go to 22.
I get stressed going to 18. I get
I
stressed
go
out.
22, 23.
I used to be in the car in it was the Honda Odyssey when I was in high school. If it went to 30, I was immediately to 30. Just
Yeah.
the second you got in the car,
Yeah.
just right all the way up. Ruined my dad's hard work was just lighting money on fire, just $100 bills in smoke.
Dude, I used to I was driving my parents' cars when I'd go because my car wasn't that reliable, so I'd have to go to like shows that
Yeah.
were like 2.5 hours away.
Uh-huh.
And I would be like, my parents would let me take their car, and they'd be like, I remember listening. I was going to Tucson, and before I went, I stopped at Zia Records to get a
Yeah.
CD. And like it was just like as soon as I remember like the next day my mom like got in her car and I had like she woke me up in the morning. She was like, Tristan, I just got in the car and To Pimp a Butterfly was blasting.
Yeah. Oh, you forget
Yeah.
to turn it down, and she gets into.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I'm sorry.
Luckily, my car now it auto turns it down because I keep it high. So like,
What kind of space feature is that?
So yeah, I'll have it. I'll have it at like 24ish, like around there. And if I turn my car off and turn it back on, it'll start off at 19.
Wow, that's smart.
Yeah.
That's weird. They probably had the technology since 08. No car I've ever had has had. That's the
Yeah.
smartest technology I've ever had. All right, let's buzz through these topics.
Okay, Tristan,
Let's
did you
blow
say
through
yes, no, maybe so? What's
Just
up?
one word answers. Let's see who's a better parent. Here we go.
What was
For the
question?
financing the cars.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, what else we got?
All right. Would you encourage your child to move out once they turn 18?
Yes, immediately. I did, so you should. Otherwise, you're not as good as me. Next question.
Do however.
Nobody else answered, you fucking arrogant dickhead.
No, I'm talking to them. Next question. Am I or am I not paying for your college?
No, I would say if they need to stay there for longer, they need to stay there for longer. I don't really mind.
Okay, that's where I'm sitting with, too. It just depends on the situation.
Okay. I did move back in, though. I moved back in.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, you weren't just gone. You were back, and then they kicked you out.
Fair. All right. Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it went down.
All right, will you try to become your child's best friend?
No.
Yes.
No.
Correct.
I'm
Yes.
not your friend. I'm your parent.
My dad's my best friend, and we rule, and I know him. So, yeah.
No, I won't go as far as my mom did, but yeah.
I don't want to be your best friend, but I also don't want to be your biggest enemy.
I think the healthy best friend is your dad was. You'd also probably say it's healthy for your dad to be your best friend now. You're 25. Your dad was also probably your best friend at 16. Which
Dad
is not
was
healthy.
always my best friend, bro.
Exactly. Your dad should not be your best friend. When you're trying to drop out of high school, your
It
father
wasn't.
should not
It
be your best
wasn't.
friend.
It wasn't like best friend, as in that's a guy who I spend the most time hanging out with. It was just like, bro, dude just gets me. We have so much fun. He's just my guy.
No, but he should have told you no. I know it's going great. There should have been a no when you were 17, being like, hey, I'm going to. No, you got to do this. Something or other. That's all I'll say no to that.
Okay, hold on. The Wi-Fi is acting weird, and now the quizzes aren't loading. Okay.
Did it load?
Yeah, we're good now.
All right.
Fuck, I got to restart mine, but I'll ask you guys the question, and then I'll run it to
Well,
you
what
guys.
was yours? You said no?
I said yeah.
You're your kid's best friend?
Yeah. My dad was my best friend. He's the
At
homie.
like critical ages?
I mean, like, we lost it for like a year, but that's about it.
Was your dad the disciplinarian?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So
He's
was
the
my
homie
dad.
Still. He's the homie still, though.
Your mom wasn't?
Nah, my dad was like, my dad was still like the put the foot down. can kind of be a dick sometimes.
Yeah, he was the one that would hit me. Yeah.
See, me and my dad are chill now. We talk like almost every other day, send reels and stuff. And he wasn't the discipline. My mom was the day in, day out. There's issues. You didn't take out and now we're kind of But yeah, okay, I'll get it.
What's the next one?
All right, last question. Will you communicate freely with your child?
What kind of baseline ass questions are these? Like, I hope. What? Probably.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the way that my parents raised me is they always talked to me like an adult. They were never like, even when I was a baby, they weren't just like, oh, baby's crying. Oh, let me help baby. My mom was being like, what's wrong?
No,
Tell
they
me
saved
what's
that
wrong.
for when you were an adult. You're like, baby's crying. Oh, no.
Yeah, baby tried to kill himself. What's wrong, baby? No.
I don't even know how I would judge it. You have such different parameters. Once your kid tries to off himself, it's like, how do you be a tough parent after that? And
That's
be
what
like,
you call checkmate, baby.
yeah, once your kid's like, I've swallowed 77 pills, how do you be like, I said no and I mean it?
I
Like,
put 19 pills in my mouth, and I also moved my rook to
yeah,
B9.
No, you can't. Your
Get
kid has
fucked, kid.
Your kid.
No,
to
it's
some
like
de-
literally. It's like literally one of those things where it's just like, oh, just being like you tried to kill yourself, but this isn't a kill yourself situation. You're getting grounded. It's like
Your kid committed suicide, but he's retarded and didn't even do it right. He took 14 Advil. You're like, you get a bloody nose and a weird liver for a week, idiot. Like, what a dumbass.
this was not an appropriate response for you having your Xbox taken away.
You took 3 Benadryl and cried yourself to sleep.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you putting? Of course, you'll try. Not sure how to do that, or no?
What, to talk freely?
Freely.
Yeah, I'll talk. Yeah, I'll talk freely.
Well, you'll talk freely, but it's
Oh.
like it's a conversation.
Oh, do you think
are
my
they
kid
allowed to
would-
talk freely back to you?
Whatever the middle answer is, whatever the medium rare answer to that
You'll try
question-
to.
I'll try. Well, I hope they would try to me, but also I want a level of like, you should fear your dad to some degree. Like there should be a healthy level of like, I don't fuck my dad like that. No.
Yeah.
Like, when Pop says the word, that's the word. Your mom, you can fuck with a little bit. You can fuck with your mom a little bit.
No.
Dad, realistically, you should fuck with neither. But if you're gonna fuck with one, it's your mom. You're not gonna fuck with Pop. Like Pops is a high level attorney. Your mom handles the petty crimes. You stole a stick. Second you murder a guy, Pops rolls in.
He's the
And
name
it's-
on the firm. He's the
Yeah.
name on the firm.
Yeah, this is Pops and Pops Inc. This is
Yeah. And he's both Rob and Bob.
yeah, that's Pops.
All right, so you said you'll try, Tristan.
You know for sure.
Of course, I'll try as well.
Okay.
All right, so
So these are the results.
these are the results.
I think
we're
you and I
actually pretty
you and I
similar.
had like the same answers for pretty much
Yeah.
every single one.
We're pretty, except for like the very, very end part. We were, which now I'm curious to see what this.
All right, this is Daniel's.
Okay.
You will be a great single parent.
Nigga, what the fuck? Can you imagine me and Taylor standing on opposite sides of the sideline at a youth football game?
Yeah.
You're the coach of the team he's playing against.
Yeah. She
I
has
forgot
perfect
to bring the orange slices. She's
Yeah,
holding
no,
against
she
me
has
for
perfect
years.
she has perfect sliced oranges and you just have whole oranges you're passing out to people.
I brought Cheetos. She's like, for halftime? All right, fuck my bad. That's good. That's hilarious.
All right, for Tristan, it is clear you'll be a great parent because you love children.
Yeah, I called you a
Pedophile.
pedophile, you fucking kid toucher.
Woo! No, I feed the kids. I'm a member of the child rearing society. I help.
I'm starting to judge this website. I tell my kid no once, my wife divorces me. That's crazy as fuck. I tell him he can't have another fucking donut. He's already had 2, and it's like, yeah, hope you enjoy alimony.
Yeah, well, that's the
asshole.
straw that broke the camel's back, Daniel.
That's wild. All right.
And then I got a single parent as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, it turns out a dad can
Well,
do it all.
look at Uncle Daniel and Uncle Andrew sitting there
Yeah.
at their bachelor pads, hanging
you, yeah.
out.
Turns
They come
out these-
over. They
I'm
come
not
over
mad
at
because this was kind of the dream. I've always said I wanted multiple kids in multiple states.
Turns out these fruity ass niggas today can be both the mom and the dad at the same time.
Well, you're gonna be. I'm gonna have a fully functional family unit.
Fully functional.
He's adding additions, dude. He brought Tiny into the mix, dog. He's
Yeah.
bringing side characters into
Tiny's
the
gonna
fucking...
meet my kids, bro.
I would be a horrible single father. I would be, especially because I got snatched out of my prime while it was happening. All I would do is reminisce constantly, and I'd have some horrible 23-year-old like bottle service girl that's just teaching my kid how to French inhale a vape and
Dude, you'd get a Jada
They're in the
Pickett.
same school, dog?
Yeah, you'd get a Jada Pickett situation where she starts fucking him.
And I would brag about it too, just so, dude, I bagged the counselor in my kid's daycare. And she's
No, dude, they have chemistry together. What are you talking about? They're in the same major.
They have literal and metaphorical chemistry together.
I did watch a porn like that. Usually you see it the other way where it's like the son bangs the dad's girlfriend while the dad's away. I did watch a porn where it's like the
Dad bangs the son's girlfriend.
The college age son's back for Thanksgiving and he's just not handling it like it should be. And the dad comes in all salt and pepper and just like,
Dude, can you
this little
honestly?
piece of shit's not hitting it right, is he? And just comes in
Honestly, I couldn't watch that. I'd be like, you're betraying your son.
and all the other ones, they're betraying the father. In all the in normal porn, the dad's like,
Who cares?
oh, my dad's not taking care of my old decrepit father's not banging this MILF the way he should.
No,
be.
Your
no,
dick
'cause
is
I
so
can-
much bigger than your dad's.
No, I could put myself in the son's shoes. I could be like, yeah, I'm not hitting it every day.
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking marathon runner.
Sorry, I like porn where when the girl's getting fucked, she's like, hopefully when your son hits puberty, his dick will be like yours is. I love this, Hugh. Thank you, Hugh. Thank God. Yeah, Hugh. Thank you, Hugh. F. Dick. Thank you, Richard, for this.
Thank you, Robin Bob.
Thank you, Robin Bob.
Robin Bob sounds like a headliner who's been too tired of doing the road but still has to do radio work. It's like, I gotta do Robin Bob, and I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. to go do Robin Bob. You know they're gonna bring in some dusty porn star that I gotta do setups with.
All right, we wrapping up.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I have to leave in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, Robin Bob humor, and we'll do
Robin Bob.
We'll do the IA on Tuesday. That's fine. That's
All
good.
right.
Anyway, tell a friend about the cast. Thank you for subscribing. And actually, this is the regular episode. Tell a friend about the cast. Join the Patreon because we have one. And
If you made it this far, DM me on Instagram. I'd like to know if you've actually.
Low key, send a DM because I need statistics. I need metrics. We need to know.
Slide in my
Send-
DMs.
send
I
a
need to
DM.
I need to become a great single dad.
You guys are going to be great single dads, and you can come over to my family Thanksgiving and just ruin it. And just ruin it. And then when they leave and I have to explain to my kids that you guys are just in a tough spot.
That's the same thing I tell my kids
Dude,
when we leave.
nothing
and they
is
ask
better-
why Haley's last name is on the gate. I'm just like, well,
Dude,
Tristan's in a tough spot.
nothing is better than making excuses for grown men to your children. Just being like, well, listen, you don't know the dynamics of Vegas, but Daniel got fucked over on some parlays, and now he's really in the weeds. So he's going to have to stay on the fold-out futon downstairs for a little while.
Just a kid that's you having to explain to your kid that's mad he can't play Xbox in the game room because there's a grown man.
His uncle sleeping there.
His non-blood uncle's in the game room.
Yeah. And just like the amount of times where it just like, and you rushed for 47 yards. Yes, Uncle Daniel. I remember you telling me that story.
I was supposed to do Madison Square, but
Taylor didn't let me see my kids no more.
I've had a few.
I ran out of Taylor took the cats. I ran out of material.
Yeah.
I couldn't hit the hour.
I still write Tucci.
No, Dad, I don't want to see your Tucci tattoo again. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Daniel becomes a single dad. He gets a Stewie Griffin tattoo with a gun.
Yeah. It gets Stewie Griffin facing off with Tucci in a Washington State outfit.
That's a grim future. Just my kids talking off to Taylor because she wants him to be too responsible. I want to go stay at Dad's house, and my dad
They're
and
just
Uncle
like-
Brody's
they're-
house because he's
They're
not
just
doing
like,
too.
Dad, when are you going to start doing Uber again and bringing in money? And just like my father before me. God damn it.
I drove Uber. My father's father drove Uber.
Daniel's just in the garage playing Madden. He's like, "Don't interrupt me. Don't come in.
Do you know how close I was into making it into NCAA 12?
I was about to bring my guy into the NFL. You fucked it up."
That's horrible. It's like, Mom, can you take me to the trampoline park? Uncle Daniel has my car right now. He's doing Uber Eats because he's trying to stack.
He's trying to move out.
Do you know how sad that is? Oh my God.
Yeah.
They have your car.
Sorry. Uncle Daniel came over hammered at my birthday party and spilled a candle all over my priceless art, so he has to pay that off.
Sorry, Uncle Daniel's doing Uber Eats, Lyft, and Uber all at the same time, trying to make ends meet.
He's trying to get
Did
into
you-
DoorDash.
did you
versus
not-
Cookie to crack.
Did you not remember the spill a candle reference? Did that go over your head?
No, I got that. You're an asshole. You can't. That would be full circle. I come over, but instead I'm down on my luck, and I knock over one of those full uncased decorative
No,
candles.
you know what? It would be the exact same thing. You'd bring a new girlfriend and her art friends and ruin Tristan's
Yeah,
party.
and we light a candle that's not in a holder, and it just you know what I'm talking
No,
about?
it
really
would be
nice ones.
No, it wouldn't even be like friends of my girlfriend. It would be like you picked up 4 bitches from a sports betting place and then decided to bring them over, just being like, "You want free turkey? I know this schmuck on the other side of town. He's a real loser. I go to his house and sleep there whenever he allows me to."
The whole time on the Uber ride over, he's like, "I don't know if you know this, but I actually set the way for Penix Jr.
Yeah, well,
he's
you
the
know-
reason he's in the Hall of Fame now."
I don't know if you know this. You know
Oh,
this.
him and I were the only 2 black quarterbacks at Washington.
I hope you know that they have a Hall of Fame for DUIs, and my jersey's in the rafters.
The saddest version of that is just 10 years from now, and it's me, and I brought back 4 open micers from the show that I closed out at.
Yeah.
We're just waking your kids up playing Mario Kart.
Yeah, people walk up
Just
to you.
ripping dabs in front of
Yeah.
like the cradle.
Yeah, people walk up to you and just being like, "You're a Phoenix comedian. Do you know Matthew Delgado from his famous podcast?" And you're like, "Yeah, I know that guy."
Have you ever done short bus to Tijuana?
Yeah.
You know, the Short Bus to Tijuana guys actually we're kind of like the same universe. If you think
He
about
was
it.
on my
They got their
electric
start
bill.
here, yeah.
No, that's fine.
I'm gonna go shoot myself in the forehead now.
No, shoot yourself in the heart and save your brain for science.
Science wouldn't have accepted my brain after the age of 19, and I've
No,
known
that's
that.
what CTE guys do. That's what like all the wrestlers do who are just have like pain headaches from leg drops, and they're just like, "I'm shooting myself in the heart so you can save my brain for science and stop this from happening to anyone else."
Well, yeah, because you need to study veal to understand how it became veal.
How he's
That
so
means-
tasty.
That being said, I bet you CTE does add a nice element of like if aliens came and they had
You
like
get nice marbling in the brain.
I was gonna say that's
Yeah.
that's the Wagyu
Oh,
beef of brains.
I
If
was about to
alien
say
came
that
through-
A5 CTE Wagyu.
Yeah, you know, it was hit early, not allowed to develop.
You
just
get a-
played
you-
a youth football brain.
You know how you get it where it's like. You know how you get it when you get like the whole backstory on the cow. It's like this cow actually comes from Switzerland and stuff like this. This guy played for Washington.
This guy played youth football from. This is actually youth MMA became popular in the early 2020s. This is a youth MMA kid from the age of 6. His brain has been properly soaking in its own juices since he was 7.5.
It's been soaking is a layman's term. We choose the word marinating here at Outback Brain Steakhouse.
Oh, you've never had brined retard before? Just
Yeah.
This is a Down syndrome
This is
brain.
dry aged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dry age autism.
This is sous vide autistic kid.
This is Spectrix a la sous vide
Double seared in garlic butter, thyme in the pan.
and chromosomes.
This kid didn't even have motor skills when it was alive. You didn't. It didn't have motor skills when it was alive. This is the most tender piece of brain that you. Oh
Yeah.
My God.
Can I have the Down syndrome? What is the Down syndrome brain special today?
Believe it or not, vegetables turn into the best meat.
Yeah.
Post-
Well, today's special is a Skittles bisque.
I don't need Down syndrome brain. We're way too far from Alabama. I don't hit anything north of Mississippi.
Yeah. I think I got Daniel on Skittles bisque.
just a tropical Skittles bisque. of a Down syndrome. This Down syndrome kid was roasted in a tropical Skittles bisque. It was sautéed in a Nerds rope marinade. Oh my
Yeah.
god, we're done. This is it,
Dude.
It does. Oh my god.
Wait, yeah, suckling downs. You can break the skin with a dinner plate. That's how you know it's good.
Falls right off the frontal lobe. We're out of here. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys later.
We gotta go. This is getting bad. We gotta go.